2,000 years have passed since Jesus promised he would come again. On starry nights in the original homeland, the nation of the east where the sun rises, the only begotten Son and daughter of God were sent. Heavenly Parent is overjoyed, and saints robed in white, candles in hand, respond, rejoicing at the births of true parents.
찬미하세 찬양하세 참 부모님 성탄 할렐루야 할렐루야 하늘 부모님 기뻐 화답하시네 천지만물 세계 만민 오세인종 기뻐 찬양하며 경배 드리세.
True Father received heaven's call when he was 16. This happened early on Easter morning, and from that moment on, Father's quest for the new word, the principle, began. Only an excruciating lifelong effort could liberate God, save humankind, and realize peace on earth.
수없이 반복되는
Frequently hovering in a state between life and death, even vomiting blood, I had to rise again like a phoenix, to remain true to my promise to God.
세우기 위한 삶이었습니다.
True Mother was blessed by God when she was 6 years old. Mother completed the providence of restoration through indemnity with Father. Even today, she continues to carry the burden alone on earth and leads us towards settling Cheonilguk.
아버님,
Father,
이제 이후로는
from now on, you have nothing to worry about.
저희들이
We will fulfill our responsibilities at all costs.
하겠습니다. 그러니
Therefore,
아버님께서는
we hope and pray that you will now be free to come and go as you please, and to comfort God, our Heavenly Parent, who has been lonely until now, in the eternal garden of the original homeland.
God's will was that they were born on the same lunar calendar date in different years. They were united on the day of their holy wedding. That moment marked the realization of God's ideal of creation for the first time in 6,000 years. For humankind, the door of salvation opened on that blessed day. After the holy wedding, they began a 7-year course, even as our members endured persecution and hardship, sometimes only satisfying their hunger with 2 meals a day. The churches were filled with laughter. Father's voice empowered them with the principle, and tearful sounds of praise rang out. New members increased by the day as our members, drunk on love, spread the word. By uniting in heart, members were engrafted and reborn, and true parents gave birth to their own children. For the first time, the true parents and then a true family centered on God's lineage manifested. 7 years later, on January 1st, 1968, for the first time ever, true parents proclaimed God's Day and announced the motto, True Parents, True Teachers, and True Owners. The way opened for all people to shed fallen nature, become true human beings, and have a family in line with the original purpose of creation through the practice of love based on the rock of faith. Through the love shared between them, father and mother joined in one harmonious union, partners in love. They overcame every moment together with their endlessly giving, truly loving hearts. one family under God. For world peace, true parents cherished this unitary vision and headed to modern-day Rome, the United States. Father delivered a new message to a crowd of tens of thousands of people in the United States. This message was a special remedy that extinguished the light of the fallen hippie culture and healed the hurt and sick. Mother was always by Father's side, fostering good fortune through acts of devotion alongside the members as a means of achieving victory. Including support for the Nicaraguan rebels and the U.S. Strategic Defense Initiative, true parents risked their lives in international anti-communist movements. In a hotel across from the Soviet embassy in Geneva, they proclaimed the fall of communism. Finally, a few years later, people were shocked by this foresight when the communist bloc collapsed. Accompanied by numerous journalists and heads of state, and alongside young angels of peace, the Iron Curtain was torn down. In North Korea, the only divided nation on earth, true parents elucidated Godism and opened a new path for North-South reunification. The untrodden path. That path was not always one of joy and glory. Hardships and suffering barred their way. The era of the Cold War was one of acute conflict. Mission Butterfly, the code name for underground missionary activity dedicated to liberating those under communism, began in Vienna, Austria. Many members joined through the word that they spread in the Soviet Union and all over Eastern Europe. Yet even so, brutal persecution pursued them. Many were imprisoned, and some died as martyrs, embodying the sentiment,
Father, Mother, I will meet you in heaven. Please forgive me for going first.
True parents' hearts were torn as they had to watch their children, unknown and unrecognized for their efforts, go to heaven in their place. My children, you have given all your sincerity and loyalty and done your duty to your parents for the sake of the will. I believe that if you have died for the sake of the world from a position similar to mine, you will become an ancestor of all people. I am also taking this path. At the celebration of 50 years of evangelism in Europe, True Mother also soothed the hearts of the Mission Butterfly missionaries. True Father, True Mother, you have done so much that only heaven knows. You have ended the seemingly endless Cold War, and you strive to unite the world divided by conflict.
또래는 장가를 갔더래요. 전하가 마음은 갑순이 뿐이래요. 겉으로는 안 그런 척.
True parents have nobly taken a path toward realizing world peace. The headquarters of the Providence has changed from the Bomnet Gold cardboard hut to Cheonjeonggung in Cheongpyeong. Blessed members in heaven and on earth began with 3 couples. Now there are billions. True Parents' Will has spread all across the world from Korea. And non-profit international peace institutions are active in all areas. After True Father's ascension, True Mother represented humankind and dutifully offered a 3-year mourning period. she established a tradition by compiling the Holy Scriptures and prepared the foundation for the reign of peace by enacting the Chonilguk Constitution. Moreover, she does not hold back on support in cultivating global individuals. The Sunhak Peace Prize, which awarded its first laureates last year, is indicating the way for future generations. And the awardees are emphasizing the necessity of taking part in True Parents' peace movements.
I wish to begin by taking a moment to pay very special tribute to the late Reverend Sun Myung Moon and to Dr. Hak Cha Han Moon for their lifelong vision and work, which is underpinned by the ultimate goal of achieving global peace for all. Indeed, had the global community embraced these visions of promoting reconciliation, coexistence, and cooperation, the world would certainly be a much better place and a more peaceful place today.
I thank Madam Dr. Hak Jahan Moon for her vision in establishing this award and reminding the global community the need to act fast for a food secure and peaceful world.
With each providential milestone, small or large, True Parents always went to the rivers or seas. Heavenly Father, please do not worry about me, but save the earth and your people. One human family under God. They pursued this single aim throughout their lives with devotion and love. 2016, a year of hope. On the basis of an international peace network across all fields around the world, the 4-year course toward Vision 2020, the completion of Chonilguk, has begun. We believe that we will surely be successful if we unite with True Parents.
참 부모님을
Personify True Parents' quest, the truth they gave us, the life, and the love.
체들이 돼야 된다. 위하여 사는 참 사랑을 실천하는.
You must practice true love, live for the sake of others. You must have a heart that gives, and still wants to give and share.
그것이
This is how we can achieve one world.
길목이야.
Beloved True Parents, just as you have followed the path of God's will with all your devotion for the sake of God's heart, just as you have blessed us with all your love for the sake of the salvation of humanity, we will follow the way of love and devotion that you have shown us. We will inherit the spirit of loyalty and piety from the days of Mission Butterfly and advance vigorously again and again. We will accomplish world peace centered on one human family attending Heavenly Parent, the settlement of Chonilguk, without fail.